Hello, my name is Illia Thompson. I live in Carmel, California, and this Friday, November 20th, at 11 in the morning, California time, I will be reading my poetry for you, and I hope you can join me then. I think I started writing poetry for myself mainly when I was probably in high school and college, when I just wanted to get myself more acquainted with my own self and my own feelings. And then later on, I found that when I read it to a few people, they liked it. And then I started reading because of the community of writers that's formed. It was a way to create a fellowship, womanship with each other. And I find it really clarifies my own thoughts for myself, because one of the people that I really need to know and want to know better is myself as I go through my life. And it's great. Poetry has helped me to give gifts at holidays where I write a poem for a person, letting them know how I feel, especially family. I find people appreciate what I write, which really surprised me initially, and now I'm not so surprised. I feel I receive a lot. I don't plan. I just put pen to paper. I might have a fleeting thought that might whisk through, or something in the universe might speak to me, but mainly I just put my pen to paper and whatever wants to come out. I've written several books. This was a workbook called Along the Memoir Way, and its purpose was to provide people with a poem as a springboard, and then blank pages for them to write their own poem. And this became surprisingly wonderful, to write their own thoughts from the poem. Gave it to several people who were going into another realm in this world, were in the hospital, and they would write things for their family for when they were gone. I received a lot of affirmation for that process. So it allows, I have topics here like summer, observation, remembering. This is one of my favorites, very short. I just call it spiritual. In stillness, I touch the hand that moves the moon through darkness. In stillness, I touch the hand that moves the moon through darkness. It gets more meaningful. It's like a toy almost that's given to me. I find myself more playful lately with it. And the delight that comes from it is strong. You know, when something works, it feels so good. You know, it feels like a gift, an unbidden gift that arrives. I'm excited by people using words to help me understand myself better as they understand themselves better. So I'm looking for something where I have a reaction rather than just taking it in and letting it go.
So poetry is very meaningful to you.
Oh, yes, yes. And it finds me in strange ways. I mean, it's all around me, but I'll open a magazine, I'll open a book, or somebody will send me one, and some will really speak to me. It helps me. Like recently, there was a very big fire in our area, and one of my friends lost her everything. And I was able to write a poem about it, and it was published locally. And I think I'll read that tomorrow. And it helped her to know how I felt, plus helped her to go through the situation. So poetry is a medicine in some ways.
Wow. So poetry is very deeply personal to you.
Yes, yes. And it's a wonderful way to honor other people too, writing about them when I feel something special. Putting it into poetry, into a permanent form is quite meaningful and a nice way to give a gift. There's one, I traveled to the place where the Hopi people live in Hodavilla, Arizona. And there was one time where nature and the universe just gave me such a wonderful message, and I want to share that message with you. I will call it travel. At the time that I went there with my family, but here I was, here where I was. Travel. The stillest place I've ever been on Hopi Mesa, Hodavilla, Arizona, So wide the land, the light, the evening sweep of sky, my voice silenced as crimson, orange, purple sun slipped into faraway sand. Only then, quiet words arrived, a praise that became a whispered prayer by a heart large enough to hold that vast desert. Yeah, I'm excited by writing as a medium of connection, not only with ourselves, but with others. Because there's certain freedom that there is in putting it down, knowing that this is what I want to say, and it's okay. Once again, thank you for listening. I hope that you come to my Zoomuse poetry reading, and I'm inviting you to arrive this Friday at 11 in the morning, California time. And I hope to see you all then. Thank you.